Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever the message does get to you, simply because you deserve to. Thank you guys for all of the support to my channel. It truly means the world to me. Let me know if you cannot hear me, and we'll make adjustments accordingly. Obviously, take what resonates. Hope you guys are in good health, good wealth. I hope you're doing something that you love. If you want to follow me on social media, want to book a private reading, or just want to donate to the channel, the link will be in the description box below or my About tab. Let's get into your reading. We're going to start with some angel numbers for you, Aries. Let's see what Spirit has for you. We have angel number 952. You're being guided to face anything that is standing in your way, because once you have done so, the magic you have been dreaming of will be revealed. Stay focused. Interesting. This reading is going to be focused on the week ahead, so it'll be July 17th through July 23rd. And this is what Spirit wants you to be aware of. Just things to look out for, things you can look forward to, potential roadblocks and challenges, but definitely figure out what it is you need to release or what's standing in your way, and do what you can to kind of like, what's it called? Mitigate it. Just make sure that you are playing your part to the best of your ability, right? For yourself, showing up for yourself. We also have angel number 140. You are one with God's angels. Stand strong. So don't doubt. I hope you understand, Aries, how protected you are, especially going into this new week. You've always been protected, but Spirit has you here on a mission. You have a purpose. You have to be certain or comfortable, or like have that belief or faith that you are protected, right? Anyone or anything that tries to test you or take you out of your power or your energy, they don't have as much control as you might feel they have, right? That situation is a test. All right, we also have angel number 610. Your energy is being aligned with God's and your soul's purpose. The coming together of, right? You are doing the right thing and following the right path. Don't doubt yourself. You're literally on the path right now. You don't have anything to worry about. I feel like it's important for you right now to it's the belief aspect of it all. It's the faith, right? So moving forward this week, things look like they're falling into place. They look really good for you. I think energetically, you're not going to be very confused. I think it's just going to be really important for you to have that strong sense of faith or belief in whatever it is you're doing. All right, we're going to get you to, we'll get you some overall energies for Aries for this next week. One card. We have acceptance. Bottom of the deck, energetic clearing. Yeah, it's time for you to get out all the negative energy, because there could be a blockage, right? If you're not actually accepting things for as they are, seeing things for as they are, you might just be walking through life kind of more blinded to the truth than you might know to believe yourself to be or whatever. So just radical acceptance is in the now, and it opens the flow. Now we're going to get you an animal spirit overall energy. What does Aries need to accept? It is time to take action. Okay, so this week is going to be, it's not going to be a hard week or a heavy week, but it's going to be a week full of self-love, new opportunities, lightheartedness, right? There's going to be a lot of carefree time, but I feel like you're going to use that time in a very constructive way, right? There seems to be a decision you need to make or an action that you need to take, right? And you need to just accept that that is what you need to do. You trust your intuition, right? Whatever it ends up being, or whatever spirit's guiding you, whatever spirit is guiding you to take action on. Trust that it's in your highest good, even if it doesn't make sense at the time or in the moment. But there is a major decision that you need to make. All right, what do we have for Aries this week? What can Aries expect during this week? There we go. We have the Chariot out first. A lot of positive movement forward, a lot of momentum. What else do you have? The Moon. Okay. One more. Ace of Cups reverse. I think for some of you this week, you're going to have to kind of come to terms. It's time, like the tower might be falling. You might have been holding on for a long time. There's something you need to let go of or release, something that you need to accept and take action on, right? Because if you don't take action, Spirit's going to take action in the form of the tower. The tower it's never really an enjoyable energy to experience, you know? But that's what happens when Spirit is ready for us to move on, right? Whether we're ready or not, Spirit has a higher purpose for you, a higher plan. And so, like, if you can't accept what needs to be let go of and take action, then Spirit will help you accept it. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of the things you've been trying to run away from or suppress, or a lot of the feelings or emotions that you've been trying to avoid, right? I think those are all coming to the surface so that you can actually move forward, right? The end is here in regards to something. Interesting. Ten of Swords. All right, what else do you have for Aries? The Four of Wands. Beautiful. Five of Pentacles reverse. And the Six of Swords. It is absolutely time to move on and reconnect with your heart space. Sorry, this is a weird stuff. Okay, so you're healing from something. Everything you were trying to suppress last week, right? This week you're not going to be able to suppress it. Like, you're going to just understand that it's easier to accept it, or more beneficial for you to accept it, face it, and just admit it to yourself, right? The thing that you've been trying to avoid. So maybe you don't have as much love for a situation as you once thought you did, or maybe you just don't love what you feel you should love anymore, right? You've lost love for a certain person or connection. You want to move on and move forward. So maybe you just have to admit that to yourself throughout this next week, because I think taking action or speaking your truth, right, is going to solve the problems you have felt were stagnant as of late. Acceptance and decisive action. This decisive action card, Antelope, says you're being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Wow. It's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. I think you are being guided down a certain direction or a certain path by Spirit. Again, with that trust, like, you need to have that faith or that trust or that belief that Spirit's taking you in the right direction. Even if it doesn't make sense this week, like as things are falling apart, don't get stuck, because I do see the potential for that happening. All right. Here we go, Aries. What do we got for Aries this week, Spirit? July 17th through the 23rd. Interesting. King of Cups, Six of Pentacles reverse. So Aries, this week is going to be in the center right. We have the Five of Pentacles reverse. This is a card that speaks to doing what you need to do in order to heal, right? Kind of letting yourself be enough, regardless of what anyone else says to you or about you, no matter how anyone else is treating you. You're deciding to let yourself be enough, right? You're accepting yourself for who you are, and you're not letting the projections or anything that has made you feel left out or left behind or betrayed, like, you're not letting that kind of manifest with this new sense of self-worth, you know, this new sense of healing. So that's really good, right? You're moving forward, you're moving on, you're creating a more happy, you know, you're having better days, more energetically fulfilling days this week. And that's because you made a choice to kind of face the truth that you needed to. It wasn't easy, but you did it. You still might not be fully adjusted by the end of the week, but I do think throughout the week you'll slowly find your footing in regards to being comfortable or confident in the choice that you make, right? And whatever you have to accept. So in regards to love, right, you got to kind of let something go, shut something down, or at least admit something to yourself. The moment you can do that is when you're going to start actually being able to heal or move forward, you know? The moment that you remind yourself that you are enough for you, right? Regardless of what anyone else says or thinks, like the moment you can genuinely and authentically accept that truth and not just like bullshit yourself, right? That's when you'll start to feel the effects of like all of these tough decisions that you've had to make, right? Because it's not that you wanted to leave this thing behind, or you know, you didn't want to have to leave that person behind. But Aries, you've come into a place in time in your life where every day, every minute, like time is not going any slower, you know? You understand the value of your time, of your worth, and you're not going to rob yourself of potential successful opportunities or any new opportunities because you're worried about how someone mistreated your time once upon a time. You know what I mean? You're accepting what you need to so you can just move on and move forward. You know, you're not letting anything from the past have any type of influence or like say in what your future is going to look like. Because the more you let go and accept and choose to love you, the more that that future will always be in your hands, right? The outcome of it. But I feel like you might be in an energy of self-doubt, like, am I moving forward in the right ways throughout this week? Am I doing what I need to be doing? Am I hearing my intuition correctly? Yes, Aries, you are. As long as you're moving yourself out of negativity and into something that is more peaceful, even if you don't have all the answers or all the tools yet, right? As long as you are in peace with yourself, right? In connection with your spirit team, you're going to be good this week. But it is time for you to take action on something and also accept something, you know, that can look a lot of different ways. So that was your reading, and we're going to get you some closing messages. All right, so in regards to this next week, what you can expect, what you should look out for, Spirit wants you to trust your intuition. There's something that you have to let go of, great personal sorrow. Someone might try to make you do something against your will. You might know it's better for you to walk away, but someone's trying to kind of keep you stuck or stagnant, or they don't want you to let go. Do what you need to do for you, Aries, all right? Do what is going to be respectable to you, right? You love yourself, so make sure that you're showing yourself that you love yourself by staying away from things, people, places, or things that want to manipulate your decisions and stuff, right? But you will be taking a vacation physically or mentally. This is over a firm. So create your own affirmations. Think of words or phrases that inspire you and write them down. I think it's important for you this week, throughout this next week, to really take some time for yourself, to reconnect with yourself, figure out what you want to do next, what action you need to take, right? We also have strength. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall, and shine. Muddled, unclear thinking, you will be shown the way. A meeting with a stranger could be of importance. I think that's kind of you coming out of this energy of like that confusion or maybe uncertainty about what to do next, how to move forward, and what's happening, right? Coming into the energy of kind of enlightenment or being shown the way by someone or some aspect of yourself, higher self, your spirit team, someone showing you the way or leading you into opportunities that are going to be really fulfilling for you, right? Could be very important to meet with this stranger or open up to this stranger or whatever. We also have family. Family is everything. Reconnect with them or tell them you love them. March could be of importance. You could have family members born in March. You could have birth placements or placements, from March into your sign. But you will receive a gift and someone will gossip about all your secrets. I don't really think you need to worry about what other people are doing about you or saying about you or feeling about you. At the end of the day, it's like, you can't control anything like that. You can't control anyone, how they're going to see you, perceive you, or talk shit about you, or, praise you. Like, you can't control that stuff. So don't stress too much about that. Just stress on like finding that light, focusing on that light, and making the decision that you need to in order to progress forward. Because there's something that you need to do. But an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you, stepping into a new experience. Some of you could be really seeing things differently. We have take care, enemies are working against you, but over top of that, we have success. And then we have flow. So you need more flexibility in your life. Allow yourself to go with the flow, right? Go with the flow. Like the same way you can't control what other people think about you, it's like you can't control every aspect of how you want things to play out or the outcomes you want. Like it's really beneficial for us to let go, right? We can be shown the way. We can surrender to that aspect of us that wants to be able to figure it out all alone, right? Like we can surrender to that, or we can be shown the way when we really let ourselves live, right? When we're not trying to figure out everything, when we're not trying to figure out, so, it's like nobody is going to have all the answers that you seek. You're not going to be able to find them. You're not going to be able to read about them. There's some things that happen in life that you just go through and you just have to keep fucking going. Because if you were to get stuck on that thing that doesn't make any sense, you'd be taking yourself out of your power, You'd be taking yourself out of that certainty that is within you, right? That divine white light. I just feel like Spirit wants you to remember, pay it forward, pay the toll for the car behind you, share the time left on the parking meter with another driver, write a positive review online for a product or service you purchased, be the pebble in the pond that starts the ripple effect. 166. We also have practice minimalism. Before you purchase anything, ask yourself if you really need it. Oh my God, that's 77. If you really need it or if it will truly bring you happiness. Mindless purchases can lead to added burdens and responsibilities. Only purchase items and services that will expand your ease, joy, and contribution to the world. Last one for Aries. 194. Unplug from social media. Stay away for a day, maybe a weekend or even a week. Maybe that's what you need to decide on. Social media is like, it's easy to forget how toxic it can be, like even just staring at a screen forever, right? Not even what's on the social media, but like just the fact that we're staring at a screen. Like we forget how, I don't know, I feel like some of us forget about that. I do. But then on top of that, it's like you're looking at shit that's just crazy and instilling fear in your spirit and your heart. And, there's too much on the internet. Make plans for dinner with friends, host a gathering, take a class or an experiential workshop. Be with people in real life. Beautiful advice. All right, Aries, this was your reading for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed it. Focus on all those things. Watch out for them. Embrace them, accept them, and grow. Keep going.